Hello, hello everyone. How's it going? Welcome to the Impulse SV supporters server. I feel like it's been ages since we said that. We said it last week and it felt so weird. I was like, yep, we need to get back to doing our iSV Sundays. I miss playing on iSV. I've been loving Campaign Chaos, but I also miss playing on iSV. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? Hey, Tula. Welcome in, Ducky. Hi, Fee. Hi, Sasabella. I'm still in admin mode. Hold on. That's pretty much all I've been on the server for, has been admin things, and so I've been in admin mode for like 2 months. Hi, Glaive. Glaive's new command is working. Yay. We have stuff. We know how to do things. This is fine. I have to remember to use rockets. I'm gonna be all kinds of messed up until Campaign Chaos is done, and even then I'll still be streaming from Campaign Chaos in between seasons, but it'll be a little less, like, all-consuming, I think. It'll just be working on my personal shard. Oh, weird, look, I have wings that have durability on them because they're not unbreakable. Oh, dear. Yep. So I figured, like, last week we sort of just let the stream take us wherever it was going to take us, and we have a baked potato that we still need to go finish building and stuff, because there's that whole baked potato debate, which I have an update on, which I'll tell you guys in a minute. But let me stick with the first story thread. So I decided that today would be a good time to do kind of like a mini, like, server tour type thing, perhaps. Kind of talking about the server itself, sort of exploring it a little bit, refamiliarizing ourselves with the area. I don't know. It seems right. Seems like a good thing to do. Oh, there's an Oz. We'll see. Oz might want to join us too. We'll see about that. Let me go join a VC just in case he does. I mean, I'll be deafened in the VC until he actually says something, but you know, who knows? Oz has got some busy IRL things, so I'm not sure if or when he'll be joining me for random streams this month. They may be Sundays, they may be Tuesdays, or we might not be streaming together this month at all. We'll see. Okay, about the potato. I have learned some things. So, about once a month, or like if it's more needed. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Richard Thornton, welcome in. Party of 63 coming on in. I heard the raid noise and I was like, wait, I don't have that screen up. Welcome, raiders. We just got started, so I've just been saying hello to the peeps. We are here on the Impulse SV supporter server. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of people. Hello! Jadeling, welcome in. First 86, Eden Frost, Nursing Geek, Mama Patat. I love that name, the Mama Patat. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? Hey, Richard. How was your stream? Did you have fun? I saw that you launched a new SMP server, so congratulations. That's very exciting. Surfira, welcome in. Gender Arts, welcome in as well. Aw, Fee, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Richard. Richard, enjoy your new emotes and welcome to the ranks of the Paladins. Paladin things is kind of my theme. I'm very much a paladin in my looks. I do paladin things, although this helmet makes me look a little angry. I angy. Been a lot of work, but totally worth it. Yes, it always is. So grateful for your early advice. Of course. Yeah, no problem. And anytime you guys run into issues, just let me know. I help a lot of people and I like doing it. Makes my heart happy to help. Belle, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. So is that what you were doing today? Think everyone will love the tour. We've just launched my community server. Excellent. Yes, we are going to do a little bit of an iSV tour, partly because I have been like off of iSV for the past like 8 weeks because we've been playing on Campaign Chaos, which is a whole different thing. And I thought, what better way to make a return to my iSV Sunday streams than to just do a quick server tour. So that's what we're going to go do. Right now, I'm clear out in the far northeastern corner of our Sakura server. That's where my base is located. So we're going to go to spawn and start from there. Early grind at the moment, but having a lot of fun. Oh, that's excellent. Yes. Actually, kind of like, there are things that I like about the early grind of a new server, and there are things that I don't. I love that feeling of potential. Like there's so many things to do and so much stuff that you've got and everybody working together to make things happen. But I hate gearing up. I will literally go mine diamonds with an iron pick for hours to pay somebody else for gear. Because I just don't like doing it. I'm like, it's my least favorite part about the game. That's why I'm so like anxious when I die and I have to go retrieve my stuff. I'm like, hurry before it despawns, because I don't want to have to do the gear grind. Let's be real, we're here for the ADHD squirrel. I mean, that's fair, Fee. That's, it seems like every other week, my dance emote and the squirrel emote are the ones that trade off the top place of being the most used emote. Lightning Aussie has gone hard on the iron farm and trading, so we're already gearing up, which is amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Lightning Aussie's a really, really good at grinding the things, I remember. Definitely down for the grind, yep. So, I appreciate you sending your peeps over. I understand if you need to raid and run, if you've had a long stream or just a long day. Totally understand if you need to go take care of yourself after streams. Care is super important. But that being said, we are going to do a server tour here. So you're welcome to hang out if you would like to, or if you just need to lurk, that's okay too. I appreciate you sending your peeps over. We will take good care of them. Thank you for the shout outs, mods. I appreciate you. All right, for those of you who do not know, my name is Rill. I am the community manager here for Impulse SV for his supporter server, Rude, which is what we will be playing on today. But I also do community management and server hosting and administration. Hi, words. For a lot of other content creators as well. That is actually my job and my business. I forget where everything is now because we're starting to move it. Stronghold. Actually, I think it might be up here now. Oh, it's lightninging. Right, Octavia Fred. Here we go. Portals. I know how portals work. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to focus on the iSV server today, but that is what I do for a living. I do server hosting and administration. I am happy to help anybody else as well. You just need to DM me your questions about server hosting or administration. I specifically do it for content creators. I'm not like a bisect hosting or anything like that. I do the hosting and the management and administration specifically for people who like they want to have a server, but they can't like administrate it themselves for any number of reasons, even if they just don't want to do it themselves, or there's too much to do in a day to throw one more thing into it, like server administration. So that's the niche that I fill. So today, here on iSV, we'll show you kind of what we're capable of here. This is by far our largest client, our biggest server. And this is a multi-server network. So we actually have 12 servers for iSV. This is the main server, what you might call a lobby server. It's where you first log in. And this is Fred. And for Fred, we have our spawn town area. So this is Spawn Island. And then we have all of these different houses and stuff that people have built. I just recently refreshed a lot of my things, so I don't have all the maps that I should have. But you can build a spawn town home anywhere around the main Spawn Island. We actually have 8 neighborhoods, so if you want to build in a specific style, you can come claim a plot in a neighborhood. Or if you don't really want to be like locked in, there's still plenty of like free range spaces for you to just come claim a random build area wherever you want to. So that's kind of the feel of the Fred server. It is where most of our portals are located that go to other servers or other places. Hi, Goo! And you can get to them by walking through any of these archways. So we have the main server Fred, and then we have 2 SMP servers. Now they all share the same seed, but they are set next to each other. So Fred is here in the center, and then we have Octavia, and we have Sakura. They're all the same otherwise, it's just you go further out. So that way people can spread out. It helps to spread out the load on the server. I believe we had 230 something people log in on the first day. And with everybody spreading out across the different servers, it actually made it so that we barely had any lag at all. There was maybe a little bit of block lag here on Fred, but no other servers were experiencing any other issues. And so people just spread out, which was great. Exactly the way we wanted it to be. So to get to Octavia, you can either come here. Yep, I was in admin mode. There's a half a second where it will put you back where you were before as you're transferring servers, and that's just to make sure that all your player data transferred correctly from server to server. So don't be scared, that's what happens. I happened to be in the middle of the air because I was in admin mode. This is Octavia, the Octavia spawn that has been in progress. It is a kind of season-long build, the same with Sakura, which is where we were earlier. But we've got some amazing builders who have been doing some custom terrain and things like that. But you can see as you go out this way, there's our regular terrain. Once you get past the custom areas. And then we've been putting portals in the different pavilions and stuff out here that we've got. And people have been doing their own like lore and things like that for each server as well. So that's been really fun to see as people come up with different things for each server. Like I know a lot of people are saying Octavia is the best server, and Sakura's over here just like, yeah, you keep saying that, but we all know the truth. So a little bit of a rivalry to get people to come to the server or that server. We call the 3 SMP servers the triplets. And Bella's like, see, Fred is best server. So Fred's the brother, and he's got his 2 sisters on either side of him to help him with all of the things. The other servers that we have are district servers. One of them's the industrial district, so we have an entire server just dedicated to redstone. So that allows us a little more freedom in having some pretty beefy farms up and running on the industrial district server. And that is usually a project that gets going really quickly. And we actually have like a spreadsheet and all of that kind of stuff that people will like sign up for what farms that they want to be in charge of for the industrial district. So just free cam it here. So we have all of these different farms that other people have built and done designs for, and we'll give them some like parameters to work with, like it needs to be server friendly. Ow, why are you all so mean? Why is every server at nighttime? It's fine. I'm sure there's a bed here somewhere. Probably. Maybe not. It's fine. We also have, some servers will have another and some will not. Some of them will have an end, some will not. All of the SMP servers have another but no end, except for Fred. Fred will house the main end. But we also have mining servers. So we have a mining end, we have a mining nether, we have a mining overworld, and we have a mining water world. So the overworld is going to be where you find custom generation, where we have deserts and mesas and forests, so you can find trail ruins and things like that. Whereas like the water world is going to be oceans. It's going to be glaciers and coral reefs and ocean monuments and things like that. Mock is on her way home but is watching in the car. No worries. She was watching. Can I make my 6,000 entity drip farm now? You know what? I would let you try it. I would let you try it, Eden, on the Industrial District server. And Clave's like, yeah, no, but you can go by the tree farm. Sure, let's do that. She should be watching again now. Mock was wanting a server tour as well, so I was like, well, that's kind of good timing because I wanted to do a server tour anyway, so this is good. So what I really like about the Industrial District server, like we've kept the world borders fairly small, but we've centered them in this location, and it's actually in a giant wheel here, which is kind of awesome. Bed is by the tree farm. Okay. Tree farm. I believe the tree farms are over here. Oh, there's one. Thank you, Glaive. Yeah, I remember that. Eden had built a giant, well, it wasn't even all that big. It was a decent sized dripstone farm that you had was it a flying machine that came through and was just cutting the dripstone? And it generated a ton of entities in a very short amount of time. Brought the server to its knees just a little bit. Nearly crashed it, didn't quite crash it, but nearly. It was like, oh no. Now I look back and laugh because won't have that problem anymore. We have a lot of different things now that help with that. So yes, we have a giant wheel so that the area stays organized. And we're actually putting a lot of effort into building buildings around all of our different farms, which is kind of cool. It's not something you see every day, or at least making them look interesting, you know, like this one. Solid effort, well done. Bed in the sheep farm as well. Okay, awesome, thank you. Hi Oz, welcome in. Meerkat started coin collecting, so it took me an hour to get out of his house after I dropped off the... Oh no. Yeah, so each farm in the Industrial District will come with instructions on how to run the farm and who to contact if it breaks, because that happens sometimes. This is a mangrove farm for mangrove trees, which is kind of awesome. And all of our farms have schematics that have been posted on the iSV Discord, so that you know, if you want to take a crack at fixing something yourself, you can just post there real quick and ask permission to fix, and then you have the schematic to do so, which is also great. Mox is like, I'm here. Hey, no worries, no worries. We just barely got started. We have, I think the only part you missed was me saying that we basically have 3 SMP servers, and then we have a spawn town on Fred. Right now we are in the industrial district, which is on its own server, and because it's on its own server and it's not sharing any resources with anyone else for any reason, it allows us to put a lot of farms in this area and also a little bit closer together, because in seasons past when we only had one server, we would have to spread out the farms so that, you would be at one high entity farm and it wouldn't be loading another one kind of deal, which is not the best because it makes it hard to navigate and get around to the different farms that you might need and everything. It's nice to have everything a little bit closer together here. And of course the area is nicely decorated and all of that. Whee! I believe this is the Shulker farm. I think it's working again. It was broken in like 1.20.1, I think. And then it was fixed again in 1.20.4. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have every farm here, but if we're missing a farm... Are you a lightning skeleton? Okay, no. Oh, that was about to get exciting. But if you're missing a farm, we have plenty of space, and you can request a farm be created or request to build it yourself. We have flower farms and moss farms and honey farms. I believe the honey farm is in the nether, though. So we do have a nether on the industrial district server. Right there, for that purpose. Because this was new to me. I was like, why would you put a bee farm in the nether? Bees don't need to sleep when they're in the nether, and so they will always work. They will never, go to bed. Which is actually really great and healthy for a server, because part of the reason bees have been so laggy is when they decide to go to sleep for some reason, when they all go to bed and when they all wake up in the morning, it causes a resources spike. Honey in the nether, yes, very fast. Super duper fast. Is there a directory here, Glaive, or is that all on the Discord? Dirt farm? Probably. Nope. Hi, Glaive. Mock, this is the emote you use for goo. Hard no. My daughter will not be telling me what to do or spraying me with the nose spray. I also need to find an ender chest because I just ran out of rockets. Aha! Okay, so over each of the gateways here, you've got signs on what you will find in this area. Very nice. Also, I love your trims and stuff. That looks great. Very fancy. Very mod colors. Yes, we do have the pin plugin as well. What is it? Server pins? Ah, okay. So you can look by farm. Oh, hold on. Pin list. That's what it was. Pin list. And you can have your own set of pins, or you can look at the server pins. And then this gives you the list of the farms. It gives you their coordinates, where they're located, what server they're on, and you can, scroll through the pages. Me, because I'm op, I can also click on them to teleport directly there, but that option won't show up for normal players. But you can click the plus button to add it to your personal pin list. If you don't want to have to go through this list every time to find the coordinates, you can add it to your own personal pin list, which is great. Hi, Nightshay, welcome in. Reminds me of a bumblebee. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Glaive's looking a little bumblebee-like. Sniffer flowers. Do we already have a sniffer farm? Yeah, see, I like options that are both in-game and on the Discord and stuff too. That's very helpful. I have a bee on my shirt. Fair enough. Do we not have like an official portal here? Okay, that doesn't work. That must be the temp portal. Well, this place is still under construction. There we go. All right, so this takes you back to Fred. And as I was mentioning before, we have a mining end, a mining nether, a mining overworld, and a mining water world. We'll take you to the end first. So all of our mining worlds are custom generation. So here in the mining end, there is no void. It is all like this. And you can just pick a direction and fly off and find yourself an end city to raid. And because there are so many people on the server, we have it set up so that you can also find wings in chests as well as boats. So any of the end city chests have a chance to contain wings as well. That actually becomes a very, very in-demand thing early season. A lot of people are always complaining to us, like, there's no more wings, and we're like, then you'll have to wait 2 weeks for the reset. We reset once a month. Just completely wipe the mining world servers and spin up a new one. When there's a little less activity, like during the summertime when we've got the summer slump, everybody's been going on vacations and stuff, instead of resetting the mining worlds, we usually just expand the borders, which is what we did for July. Much quality of life, such extras, yeah. I'm actually not sure who keeps rebuilding the Enderman farm here, but it's always fun to me to come here and see what kind of farm they've decided to build this time, because they like tear it down before every reset, and then they rebuild it after the reset is done. And this design has been interesting because instead of building a platform up into the sky that spawns the Enderman up there and then they drop down, they decided that's the spawning platform for the Enderman, and you go below to kill them. I've never seen a design like that before, but it kind of makes sense. So that is basically the mining end. Not much to it. Oh, if you ever get lost in the mining worlds, portals are always at 0, 0. So that's kind of something that can help you. We also keep the borders somewhere between like 3K and 5K. Just, depending on if we're expanding the borders or not that month. Okay. The next one we'll go see is the mining nether. There's not a whole lot of tweaking that we've done for our mining nether, except to increase the generation of structures. So you should be able to find more structures, more fortresses, more bastions. So you can see right here, we've got a bastion here and a bastion there. This is just to help people get the resources they want without us having to like reset the end chunks, or the nether chunks constantly. So we generate enough that people can come in here and grab the things that they need, that won't take them too long to find one that's not rated yet. It's all a balance. But this is the portal hub that we have created for this area. I'm actually really proud of this one because I think it looks super cool. And we can paste it in no matter what kind of nether that we end up with, because we just stand up on the top here, paste it in, and the portals will be at the same coordinates every time. So it's easier to do our resets and stuff. But I just made it look like a big chain that's holding this structure. And it goes all the way down to the mining level. We have diggy directions, and we have boom directions to try and help, because sometimes it can be really dangerous to do the booms and very intimidating for some people. So like me, I prefer to just do the manual mining for the netherite and the ancient debris that I need. And other people prefer to do the explodey things, which is just fine. but I don't want to accidentally be hit by explodey things when I'm doing my regular mining. So that is why I do the two directions for going this way or that way, depending on what you're up to. So many bastions, yes. Well, it's honestly, in my opinion, the best way to get Blackstone, even above doing like piglin trading, because like with a bastion, you can see right here about when it starts to switch from Blackstone to the Blackstone bricks. And so if you just set up a beacon down at the bottom here, you can get like almost a dozen shulkers of Blackstone just by digging out the bottom half of the bastion. And there are so many fewer mobs in the bottom part. Like there are tons in the top part usually, but there's not really a ton in the bottom part, so it's relatively safe. There's like maybe a half dozen that you have to deal with, and then you can just block off the rest. So yeah, that's a thing. The nether portal is just here in case you died and forgot to set your spawn. You'll end up in the overworld, which is just a little teeny tiny box. So this is to help you get back to the mining nether when that happens. Doop boop. Okay. So the next mining worlds are over here. We have Water World and the regular mining world. We'll go here first. It's always we must sleep. Do the slip. Yes, it is. It does seem like a lot, but we do have players that have access to /spawn, which helps you get back to Fred quickly. And you can do that. I believe it's a 5-minute cooldown, and you just have to hold still for a few seconds while the teleport warms up, basically. But yes, this is one of our mining world generation thingies. We have your dark oak forests and mansions. You can get like allays and things like that. We have jungle, we have the cherry. We also have gravel mountains somewhere as well. Mesas. Sure, there's a desert around here as well. It does a pretty good job with generation. We also have like taiga and birch forests because that's where trail ruins spawn. So we want people who want to be able to go search trail ruins. This is where you would do it. Find an area like this and go searching. But the generation itself is random. We've just given it a specific set of parameters using a data pack that was developed for us by ABK. Here we go. There's mangrove and our spruce. And then the biomes aren't too huge, so it makes it fairly easy to find what you're looking for eventually. Yeah, see, there's gravel and sand. All of your mining needs. All taken care of. And now we are lost. Spawn right there. Cannot believe how big the server is now. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like it though. We have a lot of people who like they're friend groups and things like that, but everybody's super welcoming. There will always be a guide somewhere available, and if there's not a guide available, there will be people who might as well be guides because they're very helpful. I need to fix whatever's going on with my UARC, because that's supposed to be in the gaming world. That's a game that I built. That's okay though. A compass will lead you pretty much back to the portal. Yes, I do have a mini map up here too that I follow. I'm just not following it like I should. Oh, that's Octavia. Tula just no-sprayed me by text. Oh, poor Goo. Alright, so our next mining world is the water world. This is all about oceans. This is my favorite part of it. Go up here, whoop, and then you activate your wings and you're up. So all of this is oceans and beaches, so you'll find plenty of shipwrecks and buried treasures. As you get into like the deeper oceans, you will also be finding ocean monuments. You'll find ruins to explore. The other thing about the mining water world is that it is set on peaceful. So the only mobs you will find are mobs coming from spawners or mobs that spawn with structures. So the ocean monuments will only have Elder Guardians in them because those spawn with the structures. And then I don't know if you guys saw, as we were flying by some of those ocean ruins, you saw that there are drowned there. So those also spawned with the ocean ruins structure. So if you prefer to do like peaceful mining, you don't want to have to watch your back for creepers or whatever while you're mining, no problem. Come do it here. Come do all your mining here. So eventually you will find coral reefs and things like that. People are usually pretty good about exploring and sharing quartz and stuff for whatever it is you're looking for. No, Nightshade, once you kill the drown that belong to certain ocean ruins, they will not respawn. Especially if you're in a mod meeting and only partly concentrating. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Fee. Have to keep that in mind. I've wanted to try prospecting in some of those ruins. Yeah, once you've murderificated all of the rude drowned, you should be fine. It transfers loaded skims to the same cords across all servers. If you can figure out how to turn that off, please let me know. All right, will do, Hugh. I'll have to do some exploring, some more exploring of the things. Settings, yes, that's the words I'm looking for. Oh, also, there are always places to set your spawn in each of these portal areas. That one has it, and signs for people if they want to share coordinates for something. And then the portal's back. My tan got darker since I was riding dirt trails in the woods and that was fun. Sun I expected to wash off. I mean, that's fair. Okay, let's see. We have covered the mining worlds. We've peeked at the other SMP servers. Let's go to this one right here. So we allow you to claim 3 bases here on iSV. You can have an overworld base, a nether base, and an end base. At some point, we will be opening it up to be able to claim a second overworld base, but I think it's likely going to be after 1.21 is released because we're sure that people will want to have new bases by then, but definitely outside of 1.21, I don't think we'll be doing it before the 1 year mark for the server. It feels weird to do otherwise. Anyway, so you can use the nether tunnels here to go find your own like nether base location. You can also just go straight up through the roof here and explore that way, whichever way you want to find your nether base. But this is actually the shopping district server, which We started off calling it the shopping district server, but it's actually now called the downtown server because we started putting more in this area to take it off of the other servers. So like we were going to have the trading hall on Fred, and we were like, wait a minute, let's reduce things that we have on Fred so that it can just mostly stay an SMP server, and let's just move the trading hall over to the shopping district server. We can start calling it the downtown server. So now we've got 2 shopping district islands here, which is the hub, the center of this server. And then you can go down any of these tunnels and you'll find the trading hall, you'll find the post office, you'll find the community storage area. So a lot of those like kind of miscellaneous community things is what ended up here on the downtown district server. Also, no pillagers. Exactly. We've turned off the raids and pillagers and things like that just to make it simpler here for this server. But let's go take a peek here at the shopping district. We'll start over here on Wither Island. So there are 2 islands for the shopping district. They're both mushroom islands, so you don't have to worry too much about lighting. One of them is called the Wither Island, where we've kept it like mostly mycelium or these kind of like dark colors. And the other one is called the Bloom Island, where it's been converted to grass and it's all cheerful and bright and happy. But in the shopping district, you have all of these plots. They are pre-sized. All you need to do to claim it is put your name on the sign along with your shop name and stuff, and then this whole area within the concrete powder bits here is now yours. When you have a shop built, about once a month or every 60 days or so, I think it might be every 60 days, Feather, who is our shopping district mod, she will come in and change the wool colors of all of these shops right here. So if yours is green, you're good to go. Your shop has shown that like it's still active, you're still restocking it, it's still purchasing, things like that. 30 days, how it says. Okay. But if you are red, that means your shop is going to end up in a ghost world where we copy paste shops over to so that we can free up the plot for somebody else to claim. When that happens, it's totally fine. It's usually because somebody's stopped playing on the server or whatever. So we want to free up that space that their shop is taking up, but we also don't want to just delete it. So we put it over in the ghost world server so that like any diamonds or anything like that can be retrieved if they end up coming back to the server. It's also there so that if they wanted to like take a schematic of their shop and rebuild it again, they can totally do that. This is a very interesting looking shop. Organic builds. Oh, okay. So this is a builder shop. Interesting. Yes, so you can also get directions for your like shop plots because we have roads that are different colors. So this is Lime Road plot 7. So you can actually figure out where people's shops are located and stuff like that based on directions. So we have a forum on Discord where you can post a topic about your shop. You can bump your post, you can add advertising, you can say things are on sale now or whatever. So you can search for things there on Discord, or you can do /shop and you can search for, let's say we need slime. So you drag it and drop it and it will search and it will show you all of the stores that are using this plugin that are selling slime for how much, with the coordinates and whether or not they're in stock. So the stocked will show up as red if they're not stocked, which is also cool. Not everybody chooses to use the plugin, but it's very handy. It's fairly simple too. You basically just put the sign up and you have like brackets and you say shop and then like what you're selling, you just click on things. It's great. It's fairly simple. We do have a video that shows you how to use it and everything. It will also let you display items. Let's see if we can find a shop that's doing that. Yep, this one right here. So it'll let you display the item that you are selling. I can look in the chest because I am an admin, but normally players can't actually open the chest unless they own it. But you can see this is what we're selling and you can display it above there. The great thing that I love about this is all of these are async, and so they don't show up as entities for the server that the server has to keep track of. It means that the server is just sending information to the client that this exists, and it's the client, so it's my computer, that is displaying these entities. They're not actually there on the server. The server's just telling you that they're there. So lets everybody display really cool things like whatever it is they're selling without causing extra lag for the server. So that's like my favorite thing about the whole shop thing. Searchable, and you can do little cool displays to show what you're selling. So now that's highly likely I'm coming back to the server, we have to figure out how to undo all the damage I can cause from console, or please don't break things. I don't break things, I just exercise poor judgment sometimes. Neither will I ever. Opening soon. Another shop. Very nice. And Glaive says, shop at Saga. I have shopped at Saga. I do like the things that are for sale at Saga. They have all kinds of stuff here, including cake. And then of course you can either hit up the Nether in the mall. So we came out of the Nether in the mall right here. The mall has plenty of shop plots in it, so if you just want a small shop, that's one of the really good places to go. There's also plots here along the bridge if you want to do like just a small cart style thing. And this is Bloom Island, where there's more shops and a different type of mall. So there's the Bloom Mall, the Wither Mall, to connect the two islands there. I believe the Nether portal is here, yes. There are repercussions, and sometimes those repercussions spill over to above the bedrock, so I need to beg Rel to fix it. Something I always teach my mods is that if you're going to troll people, you have to fix it if the troll goes wrong. So I will help you and I will teach you how to fix it if the troll goes wrong, but I won't always be there. That applies to goo too. Use shop. That's pretty. Even if you do decide to claim a shop here on Bloom Island, you do not have to stick with like a cheerful flowery theme. Like this one here, it, might have been better suited for the Wither Island if we were so inclined to enforce any kind of building code. But that's not what the shopping district is about. It's big, it's fun, it's whatever you feel like building for your shop. And there's all kinds of space and everything still for people to build. A building code. Oh no. Yeah. Isn't your shop this way, Oz? I thought it was off this way somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, you've made improvements to it, Oz. I like your white walls. Best shop in the shopping district. Will visit again. So Oz's shop is about a build in progress. The more diamonds you spend, the better his shop will begin to look. It started off pretty awful, but this isn't bad. It still doesn't have a roof, and the door is missing. I mean, it was a broken door last time, but You know, it was a door. So he's got a few things for sale. Selling 1 dirt for 9 diamonds. And thus, honesty is the best policy here. It's a scam shop. Sales are final. They are also a ripoff. He just sells whatever he has. I think those of us who were very like eye twitch at his first iteration of that build probably spent the most diamonds just to get him to build it better. My good old-fashioned honest extortion caused an uproar. Yeah. Your racket shop. I got a few stacks of diamonds. Oh, that's awesome. I am hoping to do more iSV server tours too. Go see people's bases and things like that, see what people have been up to. Let everybody brag on what they've been doing. But today is just kind of a server tour day. Oh, looks like we have not only an ad break coming up, but we also have a server restart coming up in a few minutes. So let's hurry back to Fred and see if we can take a peek at the post office real quick before that happens. Let's see, I think the post office is this way. Yes. You can reach Trade Haven via the Nether. Yeah. Yep. Well, I just find it faster to do that. So this is our post office. So you've got mail. It is huge. And it's gorgeous. It's been so much mangrove, though. But you can claim a post office box. You just find the letter that matches your name and just go claim a box in that area. And then things will light up when you've got mail. It's been a little while since I've checked. Oh, good. Not too much. A real plushie. Oh my gosh. And a goo plushie. What? Okay, hold on. We have to see these. Oh my gosh. That is about the most heckin' adorable thing I have ever seen. It's a tiny little goo. I love it. Look. Look, Goo, you're a plushie. That is so cute. Also, I love how this makes me look like I have giant eyebrows. Giant golden eyebrows. And now I can go pat, pat, pat. That is so cute. Uh-oh, what did we clip? Okay. They're tiny plushies. They're so small and cute. Oh, that's right. I had a stream day stuff thing because we did a stream day last week. That's amazing. All right, so that's my cue. Got to disconnect from the server along with everybody else. We will be back in about 5 minutes when the server is back online. We're also going to let the ad break run, so we will be back in just a little bit. In the meantime, enjoy some of the clips, most popular clips from my previous streams. He did not. Oh, what was that?
What was that?
Oz, I found you a wizard staff.
Ooh. Oh.
I love how that made you so happy. What's it do? What? What was that?
Maybe? And no, they can't be joined because then. What the heck? It's like I just got shot. No? Nero. Okay. Yes, you give love a bad name. We know. Let's do iron on the outside and ow.
What was that?
It's a skelly somewhere.
I'll go and look at it.
Oh, he's probably in here. F3B. Hit
I don't
boxes?
see a stick.
Are you shooting me? No.
I've been telling my stream, shh. Blame Ruby. She said, scare him. There's a matching headpiece to the set armor, but you can't enchant it for some reason. But it also... I look so angry. I come get you. I can't take myself seriously in this. I'm just like, rawr. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so angry. I'll get my little short sword and come get you. My spear. Rawr. Oh, I'm gonna cry off my makeup. I laughed so hard when I first put that on, but because I can't enchant it, I'm like, So this is what I have done. Flower farms. All the little flower farms. They're not like super fast, so they're not like the shifting floor flower farms. Shifting floor flower farms. For example, assistant. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Also hoping Goo is still around. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody clip that for Goo and just tag him on my Discord. Because that is adorable. Goo's like, I have the dirt. Busty's like, no. And Phoenix is just facepalm. That is amazing. He just wants the dirt. He doesn't want the Easter eggs or the basket or anything. He wants the dirt. That's adorable. GG, Ruby. Monday, we are updating the server to 116. We will not be like, whoa, hi. What on earth is going on? Y'all are not here to hide diamonds at my base, right? Thank you for the fireworks. But what are y'all doing here? Ooh, a map. Oh my gosh. I love it. Here to help with the base, but I wasn't gonna work on my base today.
Like, no promises here, girl.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, hold on, we're gonna back out of here. You guys caught me, you got me YOLO caving here. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna dig into a wall. Holy
Great
moly.
way to start off a
Right?
wall.
Oh my goodness. Impulse raid. Impulse raiding with a party of 595. And that's going to be a lot of follow noises coming in. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys, for the follows. I don't think that I'm going to be able to keep up with that. I'm going to mute that real quick, too, because I know that it is really loud. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys. Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Impulse. How was your stream tonight? I caught the first little bit of it, and then, there you go. Okay, come this way. Nope. Okay, down one more time. And then this way. Press shift.
I couldn't.
Here we go again. Okay, once you're in the water, press shift. There you go. Now come out this way. There you
Okay.
go. Good job. Now eat.
Yeah.
And we are back. Man, some of those clips, I'm like, those are from 2020. It's like 4 years ago. I'm surprised that they're still in the rotation because my clips thing will take the highest viewed clips and put them into the rotation. So if there's a clip that you want to make it into the rotation, make sure you go give it a look-see and maybe share it with some people to get it all the views, and then it'll show up in my break time rotation. Have a good night, Eden. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Are Ducky and Goo poking at each other again? No worries. Hi, Uncle Brick. Welcome in. We are here on the iSV server, which is Impulse SV's supporter server. Also, I think it's hilarious that this one says no. And we're just doing a little bit of a server tour today. It's been like, I don't know, wrong way. It's been like 8 weeks, I want to say, since we've like played seriously on iSV, and so I was like, you know what, it's a good time for a server tour. Does Trade Haven have a portal? I think it does. But all of a sudden I am questioning my recollection. It does, okay. We just have to remember which one it is. Okay, that's Shopping District. Oh, Player District. We need to go check that out too. Trade Haven, here we are. Spruce and Emerald, thank you. There we go. This place is gorgeous, like hands down. My second favorite trading hall I've ever seen on ISV. The first one being mine. This is way better. It's just, I really liked mine and was very proud of it, so it has to stay number 1. My season 5 trading hall. Everyone else didn't like it because it was in the nether and on the roof and stuff. But, you know, we weren't sure how to handle raids, and like raids were a very big concern. So that's where it ended up being. So this is Trade Haven. This is where the public villager trading hall is. It's got all these gorgeous buildings. And this is where all of the villagers are located. So depending on what you're looking for, there are signs and everything to help you get around, so no worries there. But we'll just take a peek at these ones. So these ones have all the traits. They have been tweaked with magical commands to make sure that every trade possible is available. They've also received some other tweaks that will let them trade more with you. So normally if you would only get like 12 trades, you'd get like 30 trades instead. This is to help encourage people to be able to use villagers but not have their own villager trading hall, because we only allow 7 villagers per base for people. So you can have a few villagers for yourself, but we don't allow personal massive trading halls because villagers are so laggy. This helps the servers a ton to not have personal gigantic trading halls. So instead we have one trading hall and we modify the villagers just a little bit using command blocks and things like that so that they'll do more trades. All of these guys have had their brains removed, so they're no AI. That also helps with server lag, but they will still reset their trades. We use a plugin called Super Duper Scooper, where it will let you use a name tag to remove the brains of any mob or entity. So that's what we use for the villagers. And it will still allow them to like reset their trades and stuff like that. And you can set it so that they'll either obey the usual work times or they'll just reset every 5 minutes, which is what we've picked that they just reset every 5 minutes period, so you get more trades that way too. We're trying to keep things not too modded, so to speak. We're trying to keep things as close to vanilla as we still can, and still recognizing that we have to do some things because we have 200 players. Especially at the beginning of the season. We don't have that many right now because it's the middle of the summer slump. We barely have any people online. It's fine. It's getting into just the start of mid-season, that kind of stuff. But we need to make sure that we can accommodate all the different players who want to play. And sometimes that means making changes to the servers so that we can accommodate that. So now is a great time to join. So yes, we have all the trades possible with all of these guys. And all of the villagers here, we did do the vanilla, like breeding them up and unlocking the trades and everything. It's just that when we got like a villager with mending and a villager with unbreaking, we moved the mending trade to the unbreaking villager and then got rid of the mending guy. So we kind of merged the trades, so to speak. So yeah, again, still trying to keep it vanilla, not make it too cheaty. Although we constantly get feedback form requests to continue to make it even easier to do things. And I'm like, we've already made it pretty easy. All your book trades, as well as, you know, the lists on the signs next to them, which books are carried by who. We also did a little tiny extra thing where you can get what is it? Soul Speed and Swift Sneak. You can get those from these villagers. That's probably the most cheaty thing that we have here that you couldn't technically get in vanilla, but we decided to add it as an incentive for when certain projects were completed, like the Nether tunnels, for example. When those projects were completed, we added some of those trades. So yeah, make next season 0 magical and see how people react. Exactly. People will... My experience tells me that people will react poorly. People will react by having illegal villager trading halls and thinking that they can hide it from me. We'll just put it underground in the dark. No one will know. We'll use Fulbright to be able to see our own villagers. And I'm like, my reports right here say that your base is the highest entity base on the server and most of its villagers. I will find them. It tells me what chunk they are located in. It won't be hard. I have commands that will teleport me to any random villager within this radius. Yep. We have all of the magical things. I know, like, I understand, but the proper way to deal with something that you don't like is to submit feedback about it and check the box that says, yes, I would like you to talk with me about this. So if we make a decision and it doesn't go the way that you were hoping it was, we can at least talk to you and explain to you why and give suggestions on how, like, maybe we could do it this way that would be better. Logs in, kills off my villagers. Busted! Yeah. And see, that's the other thing, too, is that we try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I love this. It's like a tire swing. That's so cute. We try to give people the benefit of the doubt as far as, like, rule breaking goes. Unless it's a case of, like, who's hut? Unless it's a case of, like, really obvious theft or really obvious cheating, we generally will reach out to people first and be like, hey, so you did this thing. and that's against the rules because please fix by this date. That's generally how we deal with things. We give people a chance to be like, oh, my bad, I didn't mean to do that, or I didn't realize that, or I didn't know that. Let me fix it. We give people a chance to fix it. And we keep it quiet too. We don't like post passive aggressive statements in like the public areas of the Discord. Like, if you're one of these people who is doing the thing, like the only time we'll make an announcement post is if it's a widespread problem that we need to like ask for people not to do a thing. So like the what was it? I think the last time we posted something about this was the stair chairs. We added a little like fun feature that you use a saddle on a stair block and it will turn it into a chair. And people had figured out that if you use a piston to push the stair block out of the way, the chair still stays there. And so you could then make anything into a chair. But the only reason I was okay with adding the stair chairs to the server was because it would have minimal impact as long as it stayed stairs on server lag. And so when that started happening and started becoming widespread, I was like, no, y'all, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Otherwise we'll have to take it away, like entirely. Please only use stair blocks. Don't break things. And if you run into other exploits, please let us know. Don't just use the exploit. Yep. I think that was the last time that we had to like put out any kind of announcement like that. And I hope that it's came across as like not passive aggressive or calling anyone in particular out, but as like truly just the ask that it was. Like, please be careful with this. So this is my favorite building, by the way. I don't know if y'all can guess why. Ruiners, yeah. Cause of all the clay. I like the clay design. But yes, we have all of the terracotta trays. All the types of terracotta are here with all of these masons, and there's plenty of masons for all y'all that love quartz. All the quartz things. Rill has a special set of skills. She will find your villagers. Yep. That's the house I lived in while I was setting up Trade Haven. My not spawn town home. Also, I love this ship, especially with the emerald symbol right there in the sails. That's so cool. And it makes sense that all the fishermen are here. I love that we usually go with a like non-traditional trading hall, that we make it pretty and kind of a fun environment. I know some people are like, ugh, but now I don't know where everything is because it's not all right there compacted into one area. But spreading them out like this also does help with the villager lag. The honey tree is your favorite tree? We'll have to go find the honey tree. Looks like a party tree, yeah. These, even though these guys have no AI, they can still be zombified, and I really have enjoyed this zombification system because it's less zombies, because you just have like the one in the middle, and then every track will just lead them all here to the one zombie. And he can't leave this area because it's carpet and rails, and so he'll stay on the carpeted area because he can't get out. But yes, all your villagers will come down here, be zombified, then be sent back up the water elevator and drop down back into the spot where they belong. It's great. Red and curvy. It's in front of the entrance to the stump. Aha! Okay. I'll have to go take a look. Also, I mean, like, crowd control build team could probably come over here and grab some ideas when they start running out. Get some inspiration. This is the stump. Oh, it's a... Is this a storage for building in the area? That's kind of what this looks like. Oh, this tree. It is a very pretty tree. It's almost like it's a glowberry tree. Right? Not just because it's got glowberries in it, but it's like the honey are giant glowberries. That's what it looks like to me anyway. It's like, what kind of tree produces glowing fruit? Well, a tree that glows itself too. That's really cool. Thank you for the lurk, Ducky. I appreciate you. All right, let's go back to the portal. Also, if y'all need emeralds and you prefer to purchase them, you can buy them here. Sales go for community things. So if we're doing like prizes for contests and things like that, proceeds from this go towards getting those prizes put together. I don't know who made it. I want to say it was Zen, but I'm only like 90% sure. It's been so long. I mean, that is kind of a Zen style tree. Oh, I don't have my zoom button. Dang it. I have a zoom button on Campaign Chaos. And it's not really a zoom. It's a like hotkey for using your spyglass. Which I love. I love it more than actually just having just a plain old zoom key, because to me it makes sense, right? Okay, let's see. We did Trade Haven. Let's go to the shopping district next. I would say let's go to the actual end, but it's in the process of being built. So we're not there yet. This is the gaming district server. If you check out the last time the Impulse came to visit, which was just a couple of weeks ago, we did an Olympzits event. So we had Impulse, Tango, Skiz, and ZF here. There it is. Shopping, gaming, same thing. Did I say shopping? Sorry. Gaming district. Impulse 1. Totally fair and unbiased points accounting system that he ended up winning. I honestly think it was the crafting game that did it, because he did so well at the crafting game and he got really lucky. But these 4 crazy people came over to visit and play a bunch of games here. Some were a hit and some were a little bit of a miss, but I think that they could have been hits. They just need a little tweaking. We have the banners, the heads. This is kind of the, like, I don't know, prize. We give prizes out and server snacks at restarts and things like that. Just for fun. They're just shiny renamed items as like trophies or tokens or memorabilia, souvenirs. That's the word I'm looking for. I know if I kept spitting out words, I'd find the right ones eventually. Souvenirs for when they came to visit. You can have portals back to each of the different like SMP servers and stuff from here. But mostly this is the place where you come and build your mini games. This server has plenty of space. It is all one giant cherry biome and more, custom generation. So you are welcome to come build whatever your heart desires. If you think it's going to be a pretty intensive game, you might just check with a mod or a guide to make sure that the game is going to be a-okay for what you are planning. Like, make sure that's going to be okay for the server. But yes, anything that you can think of, anything that you want to do, you can come and build in this area. Some of these games were absolutely fun, and a ton of the games that we wanted to show them, we didn't get a chance to. Which I'm kind of sad, but it's the way it goes. It's hard to see every single game that people have built in one short 3-hour stream where you're actually playing the games too. This one's even got like tabletop game stuff, so you can roll the dice and it will show up there. Buttons right here. So you can roll a d20 or d12, d10, 8, 6, and 4. So this is meant for like D&D type gamers to play in the game itself. We're playing D&D inside Minecraft. Pac-Man was a blast. Yes. Pac-Man was one of the highly anticipated ones that people wanted to see them play. We did a little bit of everything. We did some short, quick, easy games. We did some PvP games. We did some run around frantically and try not to die games. We've got everything here. We've got short games. We've got long games. I know that Muslix was out here doing like Ticket to Ride, Settlers of Catan. Like he's got the full board game going. And it's really cool. I haven't played it yet because I've been told that it will take a couple hours. But maybe we'll take a stream or something and play just play that. That could be fun too. Okay. Not too much to say about the Gaming District server without actually going into all the games. I think all the games are listed on the Discord too, in the Gaming District forum on the Discord. Pretty sure people have been posting their games there as well. Alrighty, that was gaming. We did shopping, we went to the post office. Yeah, I think we're up to the map district. Maps have been kind of an issue here on the server. We've been trying to get the weirdness problems resolved with map art displaying correctly when it's in an item frame. Still haven't had a lot of luck with that. But I actually had a couple of ideas of some things to try. So we're gonna give it a shot. Yes, but that's part of the fun, yes. Can you... Oh, I can get you the end schematic if you want to load it in. No, I'm good. We'll get that figured out another time. And I'm going to be doing more server tours. Maybe like once a month we'll go check out a couple people's bases and stuff. And then when you're ready for it, Glaive will come see the end. So right now we are transferring maps manually from server to server instead of letting the plugin do it. That should have fixed the problem, but it still hasn't. And so I'm thinking maybe we need to somehow like purge the map data from the plugin because it's still there. And even though we've turned it off, I think it's still overwriting things. But I need to pick Goosebrain about it. and he's been super busy, and because this isn't technically like game breaking or anything, I haven't wanted to bug him. Hugh redeeming a tarot card draw. All right, we gotcha. A tour of Sassy Bella's base. No, Bella's like, I haven't built anything yet because I've been on Campaign Chaos with half the guide team. I'm sorry, mods, that I stole half the guide team for Campaign Chaos. It's fine. It's the summer slump. The server's been slow, right? Right? It's fine. I have a house. Storage. Me too. I have a house and storage. I mean, I have a couple more buildings, but, you know, long seasons, so we're just doing things. Oh, there's your card. That one jumped out. Okay. Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant is one of the major arcana cards. It represents kind of like power and authority, usually representing someone in your life that is kind of, it's not so much a father figure to you, but someone that you go to for advice and counsel in those times when you need it the most. So this can be indicating that you need to talk to others, that you need to reach out, that you need to seek advice for the things that you are facing, especially in regards to spiritual matters. This isn't so much a physical thing as it is like maybe a spiritual or emotional thing, more of an internal rather than an external thing that you either are facing or will be facing soon, that you need to turn to those counselors in your life. So this card is here to tell you, hey, you know, you've got problems or you may have issues coming up. Don't forget that you have people in your life that will help you and counsel you and give you the advice that you need. So there you go. Hope that helps. Spot freaking on. Yep, sometimes it do be like that. Okay, Map World is a flat world. It is still survival, so this is not a creative world, but it is a flat area where you can come and place down blocks and do map art. So these are map arts that people have made to post around the server. Now, half the world is the grass-covered flat world, and the other half of the world is void. We just replaced bedrock with barrier blocks, so it's still safe. It's just a little scary. But these are the maps that you would need to do that you want to have like a transparent background. So you just get the flower or you just get the fox. There's no squareness to it, or not necessarily. Oh, it's a feather. Oh, that's pretty. So there's plenty of space. I've been told there's plenty of space on the void side, but this area is starting to get a little filled up. So we're working on expanding the borders for this area soonish. Might keep an eye on announcements for that. I know it's something that Mac is kind of working on. Oh, the Kitty and Wanders map, yeah. And there's been tons of maps too. Like this giant map up here has been Mac's project and kind of accepting community donations to help her with it and everything too. There's another big map that's starting to go in up here too, I believe. But yes, people be crazy with the size of the maps that they've been doing. And this doesn't even do it justice, because this is just giving us the overhead view in the game. When you actually like hold the map itself, it's very true to color. So it makes my heart happy to see that a lot of people have been taking up the map art, because I have not personally been able to do it since forever. It's pretty much all I did in season 5, and I had time for one map in season 6, and that was it. And I made a map for Oz. And then season 7, I don't think I did. I started a map in season 7, but I don't think I ever finished any maps, and I haven't even tried this season. Not yet anyway. Maybe someday we'll get back to it. But it's just one of those things. Hi, Halls. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 18 months going strong. I appreciate you choosing to remain a paladin on my streams. We did 3 maps this season. What do you mean, Real? Oh, yeah, the tab maps. Okay. Technically, I helped with those. Yeah. I laid down some carpet. I spent like an hour and laid down some carpet, and that was it. All right. We still have about 30 minutes in stream. if Mox is still here, do you have any questions or anything? I know that Goo had mentioned that you two might be joining/rejoining. Player district, aha! Player district, thank you. But I'll also take questions from anyone else who might be still here from the raid. This is a district I don't know a whole lot about. Like, I kind of sort of know because I get updates during the mod meetings. But, like, I haven't actually been here myself. But I did see a screenshot of this and I thought, that is the best thing ever. What a cute idea for the portal back to spawn is that it's a bus stop. And here's the bus. It's so cute. Yep. So the player district is a place where we celebrate all the players and patrons who have joined, all of Impulse's supporters and things like that. Anything that we want to add that we're like, don't know where to put this. Like, a lot of times it will end up in the player district. So for example, statues of Impulse, Skiz, Tango, and Zedaf. We're like, yeah, let's put statues in the player district. And it is set up to be like a zoo. It's also called a player zoo. So if you want like armor stands of yourself, I believe this was inspired by Mr. Wizard. Mr. Wizard. Last season, he did a patron tower where everyone could come and claim a spot in this like spiraling tower and build an armor stand and just basically have this little place that could represent you. And, you know, getting every person to come and build something in this tower was kind of like a goal of his. And it just grew from there. And so this is our iteration of that same idea, but for this season. Looks like there's another portal over here. Let's go see that. Ah, this must be the storage. Aha, yes. Storage for doing the buildy things. We also have over here this, I don't know if any of y'all were here for the original end event, but we did for the first time have like a whole event type thing for visiting the end for the first time, for opening the end. And Impulse came to visit and everything for it and watched everything happen. But this was the tower design that we put around the obsidian pillars. And some of the pillars had these like boss mobs at the top for people to fight. And I had actually made the Ender Dragon basically immune to all damage until these guys were killed. And then I just like manually removed... Hi, Ken. I just manually removed her immunity to damage and let people like just kill her, and she died in like 3 seconds. But that's why we did this event and made it kind of like a parkour course with custom spawners and things like that to get all the way up to the top. We had witches riding bees and, you know, strays riding phantoms, just something like really fun and off the wall just to slow people down for that first dragon fight, right? I'm pretty sure we had killer bunnies, yeah. Killer bunnies and wither skeletons, like all the weirdness in here. And there are commemorative tokens in here as well, if people are still interested in grabbing one of those. But basically you had, in order to get to this ender crystal that was inside this bedrock box to destroy it, we had to kill all of these like mini boss mobs, and then we could finally kill the Ender Dragon herself. So it was a fun event, just something a little bit different. We know, Goo, we know. Oh, this is so cute. I didn't even realize that there was a parking lot here with the cars and stuff. That's adorable. Oh, there's even a motorcycle. That's amazing. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. burbs. Giant flowers. So here, I believe the intention is to have all of these like zoo enclosures, and this is where the players will be. They will be in these zoo enclosures. And so I'm not sure how they'll be organized, or if you just pick whichever one you want to be in. I'm not sure. It's slowly but surely coming together. Aha. Yes, lots of plans. And I'm sure that there will be announcement posts and things like that about stuff and things. Oh, bathrooms. Yep, very important. Let's see. In there? I know that they were talking about doing one of those like butterfly exhibit areas, which I think sounds really cool. Yeah, all kinds of space, getting up and running before too long. I love this little like picnic area where you can come and relax and get some food. Hedge mazes and all that. Statue ended up in the water. Oh no. Great, now I get blamed for Ken's stuff. Oh no, what are we blaming for? Oh, it was Ken that did the command. Yeah, when I'm reading it through my ghost chat, it doesn't recognize when people are doing commands, so I don't actually see who did the command. I only see the command result, so yeah, I assumed it was Goo. Sorry, Goo. Oh, here's the butterfly exhibit area. Yeah, because you have these... I don't know, they're not usually cloth, they're usually plastic, but it's just to make sure that the inhabitants don't escape. It's gorgeous. I love it. Oh, what will this be? Nocturnal cave area. Oh, okay, so when you've got this turned off. Hi, my eyes aren't so great, and so I've come to rely on Fulbright. Though I am looking for, is that like a giraffe? That's funny. I am looking for a mod to try out that will have like a slider bar for the gamma instead of just being all bright or all dark. The dome. Yeah, this is looking really cool. I love the vibe. We'll have to put a statue of Hubs in here. He likes the cold. I do not. I'm gonna find like wherever the desert one is. That's where I can be put. Just find the hottest place. Warm at last. I really need to build the koala exhibit area. Yes. Well, talk to Legion and Ashri about it. Oh, it's a little play area. Okay. Playground, yes, because these are the monkey bars. I used to love the monkey bars as a kid. A little sand pit, little swings. Yes. What's gonna go here? Penguin area. Uh-huh. Oh, he's already scheduled to do it. Okay. You're just saying you really need to get working on it. I gotcha. Here in the center, we have statues representing the player of the month. We pick 4, I believe it is. Yeah, 4 players of the month. And these are picked in various different ways. They're voted on, they're picked at random. We try to be fair about who gets picked after people have been nominated for Player of the Month. And then your likeness in gray fashion will be displayed here. Ta-da! Very nice. And then the current Player of the Month peeps, and your name will show up pink too in the tab list when you are the Player of the Month. These are the current month's peeps. And then these statues will be moved over there, and new ones will be put in next month. Spawn also has Player of the Month display at the bottom of the stairs. Aha! Okay, we'll have to go look at that. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so if you want to vote or submit names here, that's where you do it. Info Help Center, nice. This is looking really good. Very cool. All right, taking the bus back. Ta-da! All right, so here on the main spawn island area, it was a cherry biome, which we wanted to be our spawn area, but it's also kind of its own little island here with this one little like nub that comes up this way. So here we have like a new player hotel, it's the bed and breakfast, and we have like all the things up north to help newbie players. So if you are new on the server, the first thing you'll want to do is follow the path all the way north to get to the B&B, and we also have like shulkers there with new player gear. So if you want some help getting started with your gear and stuff like that, you're welcome to grab a shulker. Honestly, if you just say, hey, I'm new here and I would like a tour, someone will give you a server tour to help you get on your feet, and that tour includes the bed and breakfast. You can claim a room there temporarily so that you have a place to stay until you can find like your own plot or your own base. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is that we also have Dynamaps. So if you guys want to check out the server, it is updated mostly in real time. You can go to, I don't think I have a command for it. I really need to set up commands for these. There's that link. There's that link. Rip, yeah. And there's that link. All three at once. There you go. We only have the main SMP servers, but that is a-okay. That can kind of give you that overhead view. And if you move your mouse to the right side of the screen, there should be a little pop-out that happens that lets you view the map in 3D as well, which is super cool. So you can kind of see what other people have been up to with building their bases and things like that. So this is where you should spawn in when you start, right on the sunny side up egg. I know it's the center of a flower, but it's a sunny side up egg. And this is where you'll come to when you do /spawn as well. So up the stairs there to go to the portals, or you follow the paths north towards the bed and breakfast. You can also grab a book, an info book, that will have information about the server for you. Or you can just, have a seat and chill for a bit. Because, yes. So, pertinent information here on the board. Always a good thing. Then I don't know if you guys, if many of you know about the secret down here. a sus amount of diamonds. But there is a secret cake club down. Club cake, I think it's called, down here. Mm-hmm. Impulse on the drums, of course. Apparently I'm a singer. And Oz knows guitar. I know that there's a disco light floor here. I don't remember how you trigger it, though. Break in case of... In cake of emergency. Break in cake of emergency. Yep, very fancy. I believe all of the drinks here, quote unquote drinks, are just cakes in a glass. And I'm pretty sure Blueberry Bliss, Cake Club Classic, Key Lime Kiss, yeah, I'm pretty sure they all have names. So the mods also have cake named after them, so Wandering Watermelon. Some of the guides and some of the other people on the server as well who helped build this. Southie Sweet Tea, Kiwi Cal, Ember Elderberry, Crypt Colada, Mags Meringue, Rainbow Ray. Oh, Jamstone's Head. Wait, that's not right. Sturm Sunrise, Lulu Lemonade, Sassfreddy Cake. Is that like confetti cake, but it's Sassfreddy Cake? Jam Julep? I don't know how to pronounce that. Zenberry Blast. That's adorable. Is that all the cakes? Like, I was pretty sure that there was more. Maybe there's some in the back. Bathrooms. That's funny. Oh, it's newspaper. It's a stack of newspaper. That's funny. Gotta have some reading material. Employees area. Wait, why is employee in quotes? Employee area. Yes. Aha. Nothing? Oh, I could have sworn that would have been the button that starts all the things. Aha. Nice. The drink menu. Okay. That's awesome. Oh, there's books in here. I don't want to take them out, though. All right, cool. That, I think, is just about all that we can go see for this stream, because we usually keep it to 2 hours on Sunday. And we are just about at time. So let's have a quick fly through over Spawn Town, I think. Oh, you know what? We should grab some more rockets, because we're getting low on rockets again. UTM statues? Over there, right? Oh no, that's a picnic area. Hold on, let me get rockets before I forget again. That's them? Okay. Ah, yes. So some of the districts that we have, we didn't even cover districts. Aha, okay. That's fun. Oh no! What happened? You're all the way over here. He's like, flee! That's cute. We wanted to keep this area very much like a very chill, very zen garden type feel. So we've been trying to chop as few trees down as we can get away with and just improve and beautify the area with the paths and everything around here. But here we have a building that will be full of portals that go all the different places. Community storage area is here. We're just going to take a quick peek through all the things. No sign. Aha, okay. These are the district portals. So, dang it. This one? Nope, next one down. Okay, so these are the Spring District, Summer District, Halloween District, because it's fall, but, you know, mostly known for Halloween. And then this must be Winter District. It just doesn't have a sign yet. I think we maybe need to move the signs to this side instead of that side. Because you can't really see them until you're already walking up to it. So we have 4 major districts. We have lots of other little districts, but 4 major districts. And these are places where, like, let's say you want to build something for Halloween, or you want to build something that's nice and summery, just a little summer home, but you don't necessarily want to build it at your base because you've got like a vibe going on there. That's what these district areas are for. They're a place for us to come together as a community and build things together that are themed after each of these areas. So whatever holidays or things like that happen in those areas, everything is welcome in these districts. So I believe Summer District just opened up. Let's go take a peek there. Hi, CK. Yes. It's now open. So it's a work in progress because there's still a lot of planning needed, a lot of planning involved. So if anybody's like looking for a project to do, this would be a good area to jump in and help with. Working out how we should do pathing, if we should have plots or anything like that. Any ideas here? You can see what they're currently looking for. This is cute. I like the road. I was actually thinking about building in this district something along the waterfront, maybe. I was thinking maybe like vacation homes or something like that would be really fun to do. I had a lot of fun back in season 5. I had Rill's Realty where I would come and just build a small vacation home for you. Mostly in the Summer District. I intended to do it for other districts, but you know, the best of plans. So I'm thinking maybe we'll see a comeback from Rill's Realty and we'll build some vacation homes in each of the districts. Put them up for sale. That could be fun. No carnival this season. We're kind of keeping carnival stuff to the gaming district, but honestly, I would love to see a return of the carnival. So that would be an Ashery question because she's the mod in charge of the Summer District. At least I'm pretty sure. Almost positive. If you wanted to see the return of a carnival area, I'm sure she'd be down for that. I'm pretty sure there's quite a large area that has been claimed. Oh, that scared me for a second there. I was like, creeper! It's just ahead. These are no build pylons, so these will mark out the boundaries of the district and tell people don't build your bases or don't try and claim spaces inside this area. So that's what you see these around districts, and that's what they're meant to indicate. Could just be rides, but not games. Oh, that's a great idea. The pylons are gorgeous. They really are. They're absolutely fantastic. I can't remember who built them this season. We went through a lot of design ideas. And we settled on those. All right. We're technically a little bit past time here, but we're at least going to do a flyby of some of these spaces. I believe that's Hugh's house. Yes. So any of the outlines you see here that don't have something built in them or don't have a sign saying that they're claimed by so-and-so, they're available for claiming. You just have to fill out a form for a guide to come and check and make sure that nobody else has claimed it. All of the watering can, wandering water bottles everywhere. But outside of these areas where they have like things marked out, plots marked out, anything that's still within, I believe it's either 1,000 blocks or 800 blocks. I don't know. You'll see a no build pylon to mark the edges of the spawn town. So any of this area right here, for example, you could come and claim a plot and build 800. Thank you. Or if you want to live in a neighborhood, you come claim one of these spots and build. Each of the neighborhoods kind of has a general theme to it. So if you want to build something that's like futuristic, then you would want to go, I believe it's south. Yeah, south down here. That's Tomorrowland. If you want to build something that's kind of got a downtown feel to it, like skyscrapers and stuff, that would be this district. This is where Streamer Den is what we've been calling it. But I don't know if that's still what it's called this season. But basically, if you are a content creator of any kind, you can come claim a corner office, basically, all the way down, dig it out, and build something. Like build an office, build a studio, build whatever you would like there. I'm not sure if it's quite ready yet. I know that Sammy Terry, who's in charge of this area, took a break for a bit, so we'll see when she's back and ready to tackle the rest of it. And she'll certainly let us know. What was? She'll certainly let us know when it's available for claiming things. Can we make it? I don't think we can make it around. Let's go back up this way. See if we can make it to spawn before we fall to our death. It'll be fine. I might have a spare set of wings. I mean, they're not enchanted, but that'll do for now. Let's see. Started off that way, so let's go this way. Sus, thank you. It was Spruce Underground something. Sus neighborhood. And then these are just plots that have been claimed outside of neighborhoods, like this one. When you claim a spawn town build, or a spawn town plot, you have the freedom to build as tall or deep as you want to. It's bedrock to build height is your claim, but only within your 30 by 30 area. Spawn town homes are meant to be like just a cool place where we can all hang out together and where you can sort of set up while you're looking for your main base build. So it does have a few restrictions, like we don't allow redstone sorting systems and things like that. And we allow very few entities just because with everybody packed close together here, it can cause issues if we're not very, very careful about entity management. So it's meant to be an actual like starter home, not a place where you set up camp. This area is really fun too because it's kind of like almost post-apocalyptic, where you've got like these overgrown kind of run-down buildings. I believe this is Mystical Meadows. But it's very cool. Oh, did we hit an ad break? Whoopsies. I should have hit snooze on that. And then we've got the Tomorrowland district, which is all like modern style builds. Love Mystical Metals, but get lost there so much when walking. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, and maybe that's a lesson learned for next season if we try to do neighborhoods again. Like maybe we need to take a more shopping district approach and have road names and color coordinate the roads and things like that. That might help with getting directions to things. Then over here, I also have a long-term project in progress, one project at a time. But this will be Mod Island, where we'll have like homes and stuff for the mods. So this was my starter house right there. But I wanted to be right across from our entrance to the underspawn, which is right here. This is the big dig underneath spawn, where we have a city down here, and I have plans for this area. I would like to have an oriental style dragon holding an orb right there, and have the body of the dragon kind of snaking in and out all around this city, and have it be glassed in so that it looks like it's kind of just coming in and out of the fog. So I'm excited, but it's long-term project and something that I'll probably get started on after I have all of the farms that I need at my base to support what I need to do for the project. Yeah, it was supposed to be Oz, and then it just didn't happen that way because I spent the first 3 months instead of over here. I spent the first 3 months troubleshooting things on the server. I should have seen that coming as the server admin. But yes, this is where all the mods starter homes were supposed to be, but we did not get that far. I mean, like the mods have early access to the server so that they can set themselves up with like food and basic gear and stuff like that before, they're not allowed to play for 2 months because of all the player needs. And that was intended to be the place where we built our starter homes, but, things happen. It's all good. All right, one more thing to see, and then we're going to call it good. Because it's getting late. At least late for stream. I'm already over time. This is the Nether. The Nether will connect you to all the places, but this gorgeousness was built by Jade and Ruin. Jade and Ruin, I believe, were the main builders here. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. But the craziness of this server is that they decided to remove all the bedrock. Like, we didn't magic this out. This was done with a TNT machine of some kind. Yes, Mind in Ruin. Mind in Ruin. But yeah, this is the Nether. And that's all the bedrock removed from the Nether roof via TNT machine. Darkest worked on the ceiling? Aha, okay, thank you. So this way you can have quick access to the Nether roof And if you choose to, you can blow a hole like wherever your tunnel is located. You can go make yourself a hole in the ceiling to do the things. But yes, there are... Let's see. I thought that there was going to be some pathways to help you get up to the top, but maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken there. But each of these will have a portal that leads you to each of the Spawn Town neighborhoods, so that you can get to your home quicker via the Nether instead of having to go through the main portal right there, which is also helpful. And then these gateways will need to be moved soon. They're supposed to be in this archway right there. But these gateways will take you to the outskirts. We try and help people get to where they need to go quicker. So if you want to get to the world border here in the Nether, you can go through there to do that. We will go through this one, the western border. So that takes us all the way down the tunnel from the center of the world to here. And from here, we can either take the Nether portal to go into the overworld, or we can go back to the center, or... I don't know if it's currently working. Last time I tried this, it wasn't quite there. Yay, West! There we go. So this will take you to the other side of the border. So that's saying you can go back to Fred this way. This is Octavia. I need to move this up there to match, or to meet up with the highway. But this is where it started out at the start of the server. So you can also get to Octavia and Sakura from the Nether. You just have to hit up the portal at the world border. So people had a hard time wrapping their heads around having 3 SMP servers that were next to each other. So this was kind of my way of saying, look, they're still the same server. The world borders are located in the same place. It's just now you see my coordinates are like negative 8,007. When I go back to Fred, we're at 8,003, and it starts going like lower, right? So we're now at 7,987. We go back over here and it starts increasing as we go that way, 8,015. Pella's like, yes, the best area, West Best Fred. So we don't not only have like rivalries between servers, we also have rivalries between locations on servers. It's supposed to work in the Nether too, Ken, yes, but we had to make some adjustments early on, and I don't think that side of it was fixed. It's probably in one of my like low priority to-do lists somewhere. But yes, this is a thing that should be possible, and we'll be moving this up so that it meets up with the highways. These are the great highway projects. They go across all servers, north, south, east, west, and they're meant to let you travel overland if you would prefer. If you prefer to ride horses or rails, that is a thing you can do technically. Adds low priority to do. Yeah, I don't think that actually made it into my to-doist. I think it's still just in the open issues thread in the mods area. Probably. All the sibling servers, yes, the triplets. All right, well that pretty much does it for our like mini tour of iSV and the servers that we have set up here. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you. We are probably going to go ahead and raid Griffin Prime. I know he's on Campaign Chaos right now. And if Lammy Pie's not already there, she's probably going to be there soon, joining him, doing some questing in the Ossified Wastelands. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. As always, the best place to reach me is going to be on Discord. You can feel free to DM me if you have any server questions, or if you just like need to talk about something, like my DMs are always open. I'm always down for a chat. Let's see. If you join my Discord, you are welcome to post your memes and pet pics and things like that. Come hang out, have a good time. That's where my stream schedule is, so if you want to stay up to date on what my current stream schedule looks like, I have just posted the new schedule in my announcements channel. They are also there as Discord events, so if you'd like to be like reminded when the event is coming up, you can hit the interested button on those events, and it will like send you not a ping, but just like a little notification if you have those turned on, just saying, hey, this event is starting soon. So that should help with the stuff and the things. Thank you for doing the linkage. I got rid of my like huge spam of linkage now, and now it just goes to a link tree that has like all of my social links on it. I was very proud of myself because I've been wanting to do the link tree for a while. And that was like a hurdle my brain had to get over. Like, it's just learning something new. It's probably not even that hard. Just do it. And it really was not hard at all. So, more social links coming soon. No, Oz. Nope. Although, I was tempted to be silly about it. You should have a master roll credits command at this point. I mean, I've thought about it. There's a lot of little improvements that I want to do with my stream, but I don't always have the time to sit down and work out how to make that happen. So yeah, that's things. Like, I'd like to have like a raid video I can show people when raids come in that just introduce me and what I do. That way I don't have to remember so many things to talk about, right? All right. We're going to send the raid on over to Griffin Prime. Make sure to show him all of the love. You can copy paste the raid command there that was posted in the chat. If you are subscribed or not subscribed, or you just prefer one over the other, just grab whichever one you'd like and go ahead and copy paste that. And that's going to do it for tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow with Hubs playing RoboQuest because there have been some updates. And that's it. I think that's it. Tuesday will be Chaos. Tomorrow, RoboQuest with Hubs. Yep, that about does it. All right. I hope you all have a good day, night, or whatever it may be for you, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.